Chapter 6. Working with Queries, Forms and Reports in MS Access. You will learn about query, creating a query, forms, creating a form, formatting a form, reports, creating, formatting and printing reports, exporting a report. In the previous class, we learnt about creating database and tables in MS Access 2013. We also learnt about forms. Now, let us learn about queries and reports. Query. The real power of a relational database lies in its ability to quickly retrieve and analyze your data by running a query. A query refers to the action of instructing the database to return some or all of the data from the database. Or you can say that you are querying the database for some data that matches a given criteria. The queries are run against one or more tables to return only the data that you demand. For example, you may design a query to see list of names of all employees whose salary is greater than 50,000. Creating a query. Similar to tables, there is a query design view for creating queries and a query data sheet view to display the results of the query. Let us create a query on employee table to find names of all employees whose salary is greater than 30,000. Following are the steps to create a query. 1. Select the Create tab on the ribbon. 2. Locate to the Queries group and select the Query Design option. 3. It will open a Show Table dialog box. Select the table on which you want to run a query. In our example, we are running a query on Employee table, so we select it. 4. Click on Add button and then click on Close button. 5. The selected table will appear as a small window in the Object Relationship pane. 6. Add the fields that you want to use in query in Design Grid in the bottom part of the screen by using any one method. Double-click the field names directly to add them in your query or drag and drop fields from the small table window to the field column in the Design Grid. In this example, add employee underscore ID, E underscore name, E underscore salary, E underscore address and E underscore post fields in the Design Grid. 7. Set the search criteria by clicking the cell in the criteria row of each field you want to filter. In this example, type the condition greater than 30,000 in the criteria row of the e-salary field. 8. Clear the show checkbox for those fields in which you don't want to get displayed in the query result. 9. To sort the results of your query, select ascending or descending order form, the sort box under that field. 10. To save the query, click on the Save option in the Quick Access toolbar or from the File tab. You will now see that query object will be added in the navigation pane. 11. Now it's time to run a query. Click on Run option from the Results group under the Design tab to run a query. The results of query will get displayed in Datasheet view, which looks like a table. Creating a query with multiple conditions. We can create queries with more than one condition as follows. 1. Type the condition in the criteria row for more than one field to fetch only those records which satisfy all conditions. For example, below query will display records for which salary is more than 40,000 and post is manager. 2. If you want to fetch records only for those which satisfy one or more specified condition, then type the first condition in criteria row and other conditions in the OR row and the rows beneath it. For example, below query will display records for which salary is greater than 40,000 or the post is manager. Example 2. Below query will fetch records for which salary is more than 40,000 or the post is manager or address is Noida. Form. Access forms provide non-technical users the ability to add data to your database tables. Forms also make it easier to insert data across multiple tables. Forms ensure you are entering the right data in the right location and format. Forms are made up of several elements like text boxes, tables, etc., which are known as controls. Access provides three views to work on a form. 1. Form view. In this view, you can enter, edit and view data. 2. Layout view. In this view, you can view your data and modify the form, such as changing the size of various controls of forms. 3. Design view. This view displays only the structure of your form and you can't see the data. Creating a form. Following are the steps to create a form. 1. Click on the Create tab on the ribbon. 2. Select the Form option in the Forms group. It will create a new form and get opened in the Layout view. You will also notice that 3 new tabs, Design, Arrange and Format, appear in the ribbon. 3. To enter or edit data in your form, you can change the view to the Form view under the Home tab. Go to View button, go to Form view. 4. Use the Record navigation bar to move through the records in the form. 5. After completing data entry, save your form by clicking on Save option in the Quick Access toolbar or in the File tab. 6. Now, you will see that the form object get added in the navigation pane. Formatting a form. The appearance of the form can be changed by using the various options present under Design and Format tabs. Using the Design tab. Using this tab, you can add a logo, title, date or time, or themes to your form by using Logo, Title, Date and Time and Themes option on this tab. From the Header or Footer group, select Logo. It will open Insert Picture dialog box. Select desired picture and click on OK. From the Header or Footer group, select Title. Type the title for the form. From the Header or Footer group, select Date and Time. The Date and Time dialog box will appear. Select the desired format and click on OK. It will enter date and time in Header section. You can move it to the footer if you want. To apply themes, click on Themes in the Themes group. Using this tab, you can format the font size, font color, alignment, background image, change the color of shapes, etc. by using various options present on this tab. Brain Dose. The professional edition of Office 3.0, which was later called Office 92, saw the first iteration. Report. Reports give you the ability to present components of your database in an easy-to-read, printable format. Access lets you create reports from both tables and queries. Access provides you 4 views to work on reports. 1. Report view. Using this view, you can view data but cannot modify the design. 2. Print view. Using this view, you can see how your report will look like when printed. 3. Design view. Using this view, you can see only the structure of your report and not the underlying data. 4. Layout view. Using this view, you can see the data and you can modify the report design, also such as changing the size of various controls. Note: if you want to use other functions available in AutoSum command, then click on the down arrow next to it and select a desired function. Creating a report. Below are the steps to create a form. 1. First, click on the table or query for which the report is to be created. 2. Select the Create Table on the ribbon. Click on the Report option in the Reports group. 4. Access will create a new report and it will get opened in Layout view. 4 new tabs, namely Design, Arrange, Format and Page Setup appear in the ribbon. 5. Now, to save your report, click on the Save option in the Quick Access toolbar or in the File tab. Access will now add the report object in the navigation pane. Formatting a report. Similar to a form, a report can also be formatted using various options present under the Design and Format tab. The below figure displays a report that has been formatted, same as that of a form. Printing reports. A report can be printed using the Print option under the File tab or by using the Print Preview view of a report. This view displays your report in such a way that it looks like on a page after printing. This view also allows you to select the page orientation, page setup, etc. Following are the steps to print a report. 1. From the Home tab, click on the View option in the Views group. It will open a drop-down menu. 2. Select Print Preview option from the drop-down list. Your report will be shown as it will appear on the printed page. 3. If needed, you can modify the page size, margin width, and page orientation using the related commands on the ribbon. 4. Click on the Print command to print the report. 5. The Print dialog box will appear. Set any desired print option and then click OK. 6. The report will be printed. Exporting a report. You can save reports in other formats so that you can view them outside of Access too. This is called exporting a file. Access offers options to save your report as an Excel file, text file, PDF, HTML document, and more. Below are the steps to export a report. 1. From the Home tab, click on the View option and then select Print Preview from the drop-down list. 2. Locate the data group on the ribbon. 3. Select one of the file type options or click More to view options to save your report as a Word or HTML file. 4. A dialog box will open. Select the location where you want to save your report. 5. Enter the desired file name for the report and then click on Publish. 6. A dialog box will appear to notify you that your file has been successfully saved. Click Close to return to your report. Note: some export options will cause the export wizard to appear. Simply follow the instructions to export your report. Quick recap. A query refers to the action of instructing the database to return some or all of the data from the database. Create tab is used to create query, forms and reports in Access. Forms ensure that you are entering the right data in the right location and format. Access provides 3 views to work on Form View, Layout View and Design View. You can save reports in other formats so that you can view them outside of Access too. This is called exporting a file.